Hello, everyone, it's your man DP14 Motor, brand new video. So today we are back, and you know what day it is? It's not a Wednesday. Well, technically when I'm recording this is a Wednesday, but we've had so many technical problems, from SD cards to faulty software that's just been breaking on me. I hope this works. However, today we are of course on the Creator. And in today's Creator Rater, we're going to be talking about the one, the only, the Blue Van Man. Now, this is obviously quite an exciting episode because the Blue Van Man is best friends with the True Geordie, just like me. We'll get into that in a second. But now, let's talk about how this works. So each channel is based on 5 categories, each ranked out of 10, overall 50, with 25 being the average. We start off with appeal. Appeal is the titles, the thumbnails, the channel art, the profile picture. How does that draw you in? How does that make you want to watch the videos? Next up is consistency. How consistently do they upload? Do they have a schedule with that? And how consistent is their content in the actual media they upload? Is it very samey? Is it very familiar? Next up is quality. Obviously, I can't watch every single video on their channel, so I bring it down to just 3 videos. I watch the most recent, the most viewed, and kind of one in between, one around somewhere. Next up is creativity. What new ideas do they bring to the table? What can they add to the YouTube hemisphere? Do they mix up their content very much? Finally, is character. How does their character draw you in? How does that make you want to watch their channel more? This isn't about whether they're a good or a bad person. This is about how entertaining of a person they are. You could be a terrible person and still get high rating. Finally, again, I give bonus points. That can be positive, negative, on anything I deem fit. That's kind of my bias on this. That's my only bias. So we've previously done 5 different channels. We've done Callum's Corner, Kay's Cooking, Vegan Teacher, Nikado, Avocado, and Ian Moore. All not doing too well apart from Callum's Corner and Kay's Cooking. Overall, we're not having the best of times with these channels. They're not ranking too high. And however, channels like Kay's Cooking, who is below average, I genuinely think that's a fun little channel and I enjoy that channel. But, you know, it's what the Creator Rater does for you. Without further ado, let's get straight into the Blue Van Man Creator Rater. So we'll start off with appeal. Now, this was very similar to Kay's Cooking. It's got this very simple vibe to it. It's just got the profile picture with art and just one little line of just uploads. There's got nothing too complicated, nothing too big. And for that, I gave Kay's Cooking a 4. And I think he's a little better than that because Kay's Cooking had completely irrelevant channel art, and the profile picture, although it showed her, it didn't hugely fit with the channel. You see, he's got the blue in the picture, he's got the blue in the cover art, he's got the titles and the thumbnails, which tell you exactly what each video is about. So I can't really complain. It's slightly better than Kay's Cooking, but it's nothing blowing me away. I'd say it's bang average. It's 5 for me. Consistency is reasonable. He uploads daily or maybe twice a day if he does a stream. He'll skip a day. It's not that regular. It's very regular, but there's not a specific schedule to this. There's not certain videos on certain days. It's kind of, he uploads what he wants, which I respect. That's big props to him, and the amount he uploads is big props to him. It's obviously above average, but there's nothing in the way of series which is really showing me that it is doing certain things on certain days, which is, again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's good. Yeah, and he keeps consistent with the food reviews. He varies a little bit every now and then, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think overall this is probably a 6. It's not mind-blowing consistency. It's good, like, daily content, which is great. I feel like somewhere in here he's missing a series or something like that, but keep up the good work. Nice. Next up is quality. This one could be an interesting one because, again, just because they score low or they score high doesn't mean I like the actual content or I don't like the content. This is just plainly from a Creator Rater technical viewpoint. So we start off with Kellogg's limited edition strawberry and white chocolate flavoured Cocoa Pops. Interesting. I mean, it tells you what it is.
Right, folks, back again.
Yes.
And this time, folks, I am reviewing a limited edition Kellogg's Cocoa Pops that are not cocoa, but are strawberry and white choco flavoured. There's 30% less sugar in these.
No.
Did you know that, June? I bet it tastes shit. June's probably right. That's the review done. Thank you.
You can clearly tell he's a character. We won't count that in because that's in the next category. But this goes on for quite a while. It's kind of over 3 minutes of just kind of talking about the product before he actually gets into tasting it. There's nothing wrong with that. But with the lack of editing, with the one shot, for the Creator Rater, it can't rank too highly so far. Let's have a look at the actual eating.
How is that supposed to keep you going till dinner time?
I like them raw.
What, like raw?
Oh no.
We
I
have.
like for Rice Krispie cakes. Tastes like marshmallow.
Have they got a bit of crack in it? You know what they're doing? They're going pop in your mouth.
I personally enjoy this content. I think it's funny. I don't watch the Blue Van Man regularly, but I think this is fun. I think his character is fun. I think he is a fun person. However, in terms of Creator Rater, this can't rank hugely too high because it's a one shot. There's no editing to it. Again, it's fun and engaging, but it's not It's nothing extraordinary. Next up is his most viewed one, KFC popcorn chicken pizza at Pizza Hut. Limited edition food review. Interesting.
Right, folks, another
Christ.
food review. It turns out that I'm eating quite a lot. June doesn't know, so don't tell her.
I won't, son. I won't.
Shut up. Next base. Right, quick
Chillax.
mention, not a shout out as such. It's
Yes. What we got?
Oliver Pengilly. He's been with
Right,
me
shout.
right from the early days. Apparently he's broke his bloody legs. Don't know how he's done it. He broke his legs.
See, again, it's a very familiar theme. It's this kind of, it's him just talking for a while. In this video's case, it's 4.5 minutes until he actually takes a bite of him just kind of talking about what he thinks of it. Just a one shot. Which again, I need to preface that this is fine. This is perfectly fine content. You're more than welcome to enjoy this. But in terms of technical quality, this is nothing mind blowing. What's he got to say? Oh, I'm scared. No, he don't like it. He don't like it.
I didn't even say let's tuck him because I don't feel like I'm tucking him.
Oh. No.
I don't particularly like it.
Oh.
I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's that good.
You kind of get the gist of what's going on here. This is 4.5 minutes of talking, followed by kind of 30 seconds to a minute of eating, then to another however many minutes of talking. It's, again, fine, but there's nothing too mind-blowing here. Finally, we're watching Dragon Soup Red Cola. I picked this one because I've had Dragon Soup before, and it tastes really nasty. It tastes just like sours. I don't know why you want to drink sours straight.
Right, folks, I'm free to do what I want. I'm free to do what I want any old time. Bum bum
Yes.
bum 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 bum. Now,
My eyes.
not all of you will get that.
I didn't get that.
A few. I say, love me, hold me.
What's happening?
You might get it, you might not. Google the fucker. I
okay.
today am reviewing
What are you going for?
something I've just ate. And this, it's caffeinated alcoholic revenge. It's Dragon Soup, 7.5% in volume. That I could tip in my transit. It cost me $2.99.
He's a chaotic man, basically. When I was first going through this video, you get to about 2 minutes 50, and you see him.
Brilliant.
It's like, yeah, okay, that's not too long. That's a beer.
A nice rice beer.
He just drank a beer. He doesn't actually take a sip until just after 5 minutes in. I'm interested. I'm encapsulated.
Tastes a bit Red Bullish to me. June, do you want a sip of this? No. June's got the Cocodamol.
What? What do you mean June's on the Coca-Cola? What's... Does he like it or not?
It is like drinking not Cocodamol. That's what you're on, isn't it, June? I said it's like drinking Cocodamol. I've got the words wrong. I meant what's that stuff? I've just said it and all. What's that stuff we get kids? Cowpole.
I'd hope it's not Coca-Cola.
It tastes like that. You sure you don't want to taste? Yeah, they're all a bit. Yeah. Do you give you? Is that what Cowpole is? Caffeine? No wonder the little bastards. Cherry flavoured.
What's the,
Cherry-o,
Tell me
baby.
how it is. Tell me how it is, please. I beg.
You sure you don't want to try a sip?
I'll try some. It's freezing, isn't it?
Are you joking? I'm fucking red hot.
What's June got to say?
If it was legal, I'd sit here naked.
Alright, lad. Come on.
Oh, that's worse than cowpole.
Yeah. June just pulled a face like a cat's arsehole. I quite, I quite like it, but I don't think I could
It's
drink.
one of them things that it's the horribleness that you like.
Yes, I think you're probably right. It's a bit like Andrew's liver salts. I don't like Andrew's liver salt, but I can down it in one. If you don't know what Andrew's liver salt is, it makes you shit.
Okay. On that note, I'd say that although I do really enjoy this, I think it's funny. He makes me laugh. There's nothing technically great about it. It is a one shot with no editing. It follows the same formula of 4 or 5 minutes of kind of just talking about the product, then trying it for about a minute, and then the rest is just kind of, again, just talking. It's nothing too engaging, but it's nice. It's relaxing. I personally quite like this relaxing content you can just put in your in the background, maybe glance a couple of times, but you just hear them. You kind of take it all in, and it's chilled. I personally like it. However, Creator Racer, it's going to have to be a 3 for me. It feels harsh. I think it's fair in the grand scheme of things. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so at this point, I was really dumb and forgot creativity, but I'm overall going to give it a 4 because, you know what, he mixed it up slightly, but it is generally just reviewing stuff, and I respect that, so, you know, keep up the good work. Apologies for the miss out. Won't happen again. Finally, we're on to character, and I think the character, again, like a lot of these channels which we've looked at, is where it really thrives. It's not the most incredible kind of chopped together footage or content, but it's a 7. He's very funny. He's very charismatic. If it was a random other person who didn't have as much charisma and ranked a lot lower on the character, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't find it funny. I wouldn't find it interesting. He brings a certain charm to this that really kind of sets him apart from a lot of other food review channels. And I think that he is well within his right to be as big as he is, and I respect the hustle that he's on, the kind of daily uploads. He's doing what he wants. He seems to be having fun, and fair play. He is enjoying it, and it's reflecting from his character and his life. Bonus points wise, I'm gonna give him a solid 2. 1 for him, 1 for June, because they made my day. They're nice. They're nice in that. That brings us to the end. Brings us to the final leaderboard. Where will the Blue Van Man rank? Are you ready? So obviously at the top is Callum's Corner, but will he stay there? Blue Van Man comes in at 2nd place, 2 points behind Callum's Corner and 4 points above Case Cooking. Only the 2nd person to actually rank above average. Now I think this was probably because the actual visual audio quality was just a little bit better than Case Cooking. He uploads a lot more regularly than Case Cooking. That's kind of trumped it a little bit more. Case Cooking, lovely. Great channel. I recommend watching it. But I think Blue Van Man has got this little slight edge in terms of being a YouTuber, having that little YouTube thing. He's got it a little bit more. And there's nothing against any of these people. If you enjoy their content, you enjoy it. And respect to you. But check out the Blue Van Man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop whatever creators you want me to do in the description, because I always love you guys' opinion. I want to see what you think of all this. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. I'll be Maddie before teen. See ya.
Roll around the city on patrol with the bros for the souls. I'm a vigilante, keep the blade tucked underneath the coat. For the city up one night, not talking low bow. No, I'm not Pennywise, but I make all these pussy nigga flow. She was going down, give me top, had to chill, she choke.